The negative connotation around the word sales or selling doesn't make sense anymore, and you need to drop it. Welcome back to the vlog. I see all these posts on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram that say don't sell or stop selling, try to be helpful instead, or something like that, as if salespeople were trying to do something to people that would actually hurt the person that they're talking to. And in B2B sales, this hasn't been true for a very, very long time. Granted, at some point in time, people were taught to behave horribly as salespeople. They were taught always be closing, not commitment gaining, but literally showing up with a contract and asking somebody to sign it before it was time. They were taught high pressure sales techniques that alienated the customer, caused all kinds of resistance, and created a great deal of difficulty. But then something happened probably 40 years ago, maybe a little longer than that, where new markets opened, more entrants came into those markets, more people started to play. And because there were more choices, people were able to say, if you're going to come in here and be smarmy and pushy and self-oriented and manipulative, I'm not going to buy from you. I have lots of choices. I don't need you to sell me this when there's other people that will do it and won't treat me this way. People were paid, they were compensated, they were rewarded for that bad behavior when there weren't as many choices and when we weren't as mature culturally around these kind of things as we are now in business. But now it's changed dramatically, and it's not buyer beware anymore, it's seller beware. That's what's changed more than anything, and it's not because of the internet seller beware, it's because those bad behaviors will actually cause people to be repelled away from you. They're not going to buy from you. So when you think about this, I want to just give you one thing. I wrote about it in the Lost Art of Closing. When I taught at Capital a class called Personal Selling, which was sort of a survey for B2B sales, I would always ask the students to raise their hand if they had a parent who worked in sales. And I don't know, maybe out of 25 kids, maybe 7 or 8 raised their hand. It was normally a good number. And then I would ask them to raise their hand if their mom worked in sales. And after they told me that salespeople were pushy, smarmy, manipulative, made people buy things they don't need, horrible human beings, trolls, all the nasty words that they could think of, I just asked somebody to tell me, is this what your mom is like? Is that what your mom does to succeed? She's this awful? And that person would say, my mom is a wonderful human being and her clients love her, and you can't imagine the relationships they have. And of course I can imagine the relationships they have, because that person's mom isn't smarmy, pushy, manipulative. She's consultative. She's a trusted advisor. She's got deep insight, and she shares with her clients and she helps them create better results. That's what she's doing, because that's what's successful in sales. Now, there are not too many jobs in business, executive leadership and sales being probably the only two, where you get paid for winning. You get paid for actually winning and creating results. And your compensation, the variable component of it, is so great that you don't want to do anything that would cause you not to be able to make the money that you want to make. And so there's two views of this. There's a bunch of people that I call henny pennies and frauds on the internet that are telling you that the rewards, the compensation drives bad behaviors. But the compensation actually drives good behaviors, because when you come in and you try to high pressure someone and you try to speed up the process, you lose, so you don't make any money. And when you go slow, and because slow is fast in human relationships, then you take your time and you do good work and you care about other people and you're other oriented, you're rewarded for that because you created a preference to work with someone like you. And when someone wants to work with you and shares their problems with you and you solve those problems and you're compensated for it, you try to do what's going to work in front of the client and not try to just go in and bowl over people like it's 1958, because it's not 1958. So the compensation structure will actually penalize you for behaving badly. It doesn't reward you for behaving badly, it penalizes you for behaving badly. This has been true for at least 30 years. And all of the talk and all the nonsense about salespeople behaving badly and acting like it's 1958, there's a few. There's a small number of people. There's a small number of bad doctors and bad accountants and bad grocery store owners. There's a bunch of people that look like that too in every endeavor. It's not sales that has that exclusive right to having people who behave badly, and they definitely don't have an exclusive right for people that behave badly to get money. There's a whole bunch of people that do that. in every industry, but some more than others. So listen, you should never feel negative about being a salesperson. You should embrace that role. It means you're going out and helping people get results they can't get without you. You don't have to take the word sales off your business card and be a business development person because you're concerned about it. Just show up and be someone that's other-oriented, that cares about other people. Help other people get results that they can't get without you because you've got the insight and the knowledge and the wisdom, and you're able to do those things and show them how to make trade-offs around their business, and everything's going to work out fine. So listen, no more stop selling, start helping, or any of that nonsense. When you are selling, you're actually helping other people get a result. And when they choose to buy from you, that's how you know, proof positive, they want to work with you because they believe that you're helpful. They don't believe that you're doing anything to them. And this year, I think the general economy, the GDP, is going to grow by, 3 to 4%. Means we'll have a $20 trillion economy in the United States, not because salespeople are behaving badly. Don't believe the lies. Don't listen to the frauds. I'm Anthony Iannarino. Do hit the like button. Do hit the share button. And do hit subscribe. This is Everyday.